4. Blue Ridge Mine. Built during the mining boom in the 1870s, machines greased with blood conflict with the Wabanaki. They had socialist sympathies. Mine was shut down, reopened in the 1970s. Foreman shot, the shaman, protesters jailed, land sold to third party, unable to trace, could be Soviets. Recently started quarrying at the site. Soil is like skin. No limit to how deep our nails can dig.
Okay. Also, you might be onto something about this guy blaming a lot on the Russians, Cobra, because seriously. Alright. Anyone mind if I continue?
Nope. No, it's your turn now.
Alright. Okay. Atlantic Island Park. Main magnate Nathaniel Winter, born Kaminsky, for fuck's sake, brought the Henderson farm in the late 1970s. Wanted to build amusement park, front for Soviet missile base. Henderson's dark.
I'm sorry.
I know. Henderson's dark legacy in the air. Henderson's blood soaking in the soil. Winter fast-tracked his permits, money and connections, and pushed through all red tape and resistance, hell-bent on children's amusement.
I don't think so, but okay.
So the Atlantic Amusement Park is built on the site where that Henderson fellow went mad. And he was a magician. Okay, I think that starts to explain something. That's as bad as building on an Indian burial ground.
Also,
Overlook Motel. Yeah, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, sorry for interrupting the Warlord, but before we continue, I just need to ask, what the fuck is this guy's ID with deal with Russians and Soviets?
Well, a lot of things did get blamed on them, and they did have their interest in some pseudoscientific endeavors, so it's pretty easy to imagine that they're behind everything, but at this day and age...
Yeah, moving on.
Motel built in 1960. Shirley's Temple. Cold day November 1986. The Little American Town Doctrine. 5 guests disappeared. 5 points on a pentagram. Iron curtains. Journalists been poking around. Cold War communication space. Walls were known to be thin.
Okay. Huh. And seriously, if every entry has some kind of suspicion towards Russians in general, I swear, this guy...
Well, you must admit he's on the track of something, he's just not blaming the right people.
Yeah, he is on the track of something, but he's just seeing red and stars and...
Rana, let's put some perspective on this. Are you telling me a Soviet missile base is more unlikely than the fucking boogeyman?
Good point. The Black House.
Taken indeed. Yeah, you get the Black House.
Built in 1974 by Carrie Killian, single woman from Miami. May have spent time in Minsk. Locals didn't take kindly to her art, riled up rumors, torch-bearing mob, barred the doors and windows. The night we burned her down, now it's a party house for the punks at Innsmouth. Our friendly Asian right beat the frights. Stay at night, no one ever does.
Huh. So a little rhyme there, but yeah, I think it's wise that you do not spend the night in the Black House.
At least he didn't say the Russians burned it down. But yeah, it is a crazy conspiracy theory, but try to imagine think about what the real answers to all these questions are. We don't even have all the answers, and already it's ludicrous. We're talking zombies, undead Vikings invading from the sea, a portal to freaking hell.
And Cthulhu roaming about just outside an abandoned ship.
Exactly. Communist Russia having a finger in play actually sounds quite plausible compared to the truth.
I'm reminded of an episode of Supernatural. If I remember correctly, there was a guy who was certain that aliens were infiltrating the planet.
Huh.
It was something. There was something going on. It just wasn't aliens. It was demons.
Oh, damn. Then again, you never
So
really...
he wasn't in time. So he was right. He was sort of right, but also sort of wrong.
Yeah, it was an extraterrestrial, not an extraterrestrial threat. It was an extra-dimensional one. Anyway, how many files are left?
One. And that is the one I'm getting. Alright, I get this one. And it is called, if you will please be so kind as to scroll down, Sam Krieg. Born September 11th, 1951. History teacher. Married 3 times. Anna Marie Ellsworth left him in 1983. Glasnost was a front. TV star Bobby Mann, born. Oh, I need some help here. Vestus left him in 1986. Third wife, Elizabeth Galvin, died of breast cancer in 2002. Writes letters to his dead wife. Loves Kashmir. Hates the Habs. Misanthrope. Knows all about the darkness in our own hearts. The cadence of shit. Conspiracy buff. Dominant theme in his novels. People pulled into the abyss. Drinking problems. Writer's block. OCD.
This doesn't sound like an obsessed fan, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, but I really think someone here whoever typed this in has a screw loose, so yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just Sam Krieg who's overplayed how enthusiastic the guy. The guy's apparently a fan, that much is obvious, but not the creepy kind of fan, it sounds like. Okay, so can you guys send your report or what?
Yeah, I can send my report.
Okay, I can, so I need to input the password. Be right back, people. Alright, we solved the mystery. Let's send the report. Let's see. Okay, John Anderson. So we know now who this guy was. We know where he lived. We know what he looked like. Most importantly, we know that he knows too much. I really hate finding these basement Illuminati references. Certainly we're not that far off. Except for the Cold War paranoia. The Reds went down with Ivan Drago. We have reason to believe Anderson left the island shortly after meeting Krieg. We'll need to find him and figure out just how much he knows. We'll leave the blog up for now. Maybe he'll try to log in from wherever it is. Fun fact, also a KG breakfast. Right.
Was that it?
Yep. So Illuminati's looking for the guy now.
This local conspiracy theorist, John Anderson, is an entirely American construct. His paranoias are rooted in the Cold War. His favorite author is a second-rate genre writer. His knowledge of secret society begins and ends with information about New York. That is why the Illuminati is looking for this man. He fled the island as soon after his meeting with Krieg, because he knew they would come. One man's informant is another man's bane, and is another man's commodity. The Illuminati really wish to find this man. They need look no further than a locked room in a nameless town inhabited by muted monks. It is amazing how far silence can go in getting a man to tell you everything he knows.
Okay. Templars.
Well, apparently we have him. That's how I interpret that, at least.
Very well. Just a moment. Alright, what will the Templars say? A thrilling read. I look forward to the sequel, especially if it involves getting an advanced copy of St. Creek's new novel. Make no mistake, I'm not a fan. However, my interest is piqued by the supposed subject matter. Secret societies, dark days. I sense the sarcasm in Sonic's voice. I won't pass judgment just yet. Imagine a bestseller that in no way compromises us or our noble interest, but rather focuses entirely on undermining the Illuminati. Now that is an airport paperback I would read.
Ha ha ha.
Sorry, Cobra. As for this informant, we assume he's gone the way of most of the local populace. A shame, though perhaps also for the best. Our Sonic. So he's looking forward to a book that in no way slanders the Templars, but does a lot to harm the Illuminati.
Yep.
Really? That's a little cheap.
Well, the societies take cheap shots at each other like it's going out of style. But anyway, that means we're done for today. And these sessions just keep getting longer and longer, even though I do attempt to make them shorter and shorter. Oh well. This has been Eric Cobra.
And Rana Naraja.
And Warlord 1.
Given here.
And this has been Let's Play The Secret World Blind. See you all around.
See you around, folks.
See ya.
Bye bye, people.